Meet Ambia, a mother, a wife, a farmer's partner. Like countless others, she is the strength of her family, grounded in a small remote village in rural Bangladesh. Her husband toils on their modest plot of land, while her eldest son, a graduate, dreams of opportunities far beyond the village.
My name is Ambia. I have spent my entire life in this village. My husband is a farmer, but our land is small and we lack proper irrigation. We rely on old tools and oxen to plow our fields. The crops we manage to harvest barely keep us fed. Profit? That's a distant dream. We merely survive.
Agriculture serves as the backbone of rural existence, yet the absence of modern facilities plunges many families into deep hardship. Throughout the village, farmers contend with outdated equipment and a critical shortage of water. Reliance on traditional methods stifles productivity, compelling families to scrape by with scant resources. The relentless cycle of poverty tightens its grip as the path to progress remains elusive. In these relentless struggles, rural agriculture's true potential remains dormant. Each season tests farmers' resilience, but without modernization and sustainable practices, the future of these communities hangs in a precarious balance.
My eldest son has completed his HSC exams. He excelled in his studies, and I dreamt he would find a good job after finishing school. But in our village, there are no job opportunities. If he goes to the city, finding work is nearly impossible. Now, he spends his days idle at home, unwilling to take up farm work. He says, I've studied so hard, so I won't dig the soil.
Unemployment transcends more economic hardship. It casts a long shadow over families, leaving them emotionally drained. In villages across the region, the stark absence of job opportunities breeds frustration and despair among the youth. This scenario is all too familiar. Eager, educated young adults find themselves trapped in a cycle of inactivity, deprived of training centers or modern vocational programs to harness their potential. Dreams of advancement fade as days dissolve into weeks of stagnation. From agriculture to education, healthcare, and job opportunities, life in rural Bangladesh faces a unique set of challenges. Villagers like Ambia find themselves stuck in a cycle of limited resources, limited economic prospects, and inadequate healthcare, with dreams for their families often hindered by these harsh realities. This is not just Ambia's story. There are millions like her across the 87,000 villages that shape Bangladesh's landscape, while cities like Dhaka and Chittagong surge forward with large-scale projects. Our villages risk being left behind. Urban development is crucial, but this question remains: what about the villages? If Bangladesh aims to achieve truly inclusive development, planning must balance the need of both urban and rural populations. While we make strides in urban transformations with visible symbols like the Padda Bridge and Metro Rail, development cannot be complete without addressing the rural heart of the country. These villages form the foundation of our national identity and provide livelihoods for most of our people. Since 1971, government and NGOs have implemented numerous rural development projects, yet the need for sustainable opportunity persists. For Bangladesh to truly thrive, rural areas must not only survive but prosper. Growth centers, villages equipped with vocational training facilities, agricultural extension centers, and healthcare services are essential to empower local economics and foster resilience. However, many of these centers lack the resources, maintenance, and reach necessary to fully serve their communities. And beyond infrastructure, we need a vision for independent village regions. Balanced development is not just about constructing large structures. It's about elevating living standards, nurturing local industry, and investing in people. Planning for each village to fulfill its own needs through small-scale industries and community businesses, lays the groundwork for a resilient and self-sustaining rural economy. When every village can support its community, meet its own demands, and contribute to the broader economy, we're building a stronger, more self-reliant Bangladesh. Our villages deserve the same level of attention and support as our cities. Developing Bangladesh means creating opportunities across the nation, from the biggest cities to the smallest villages. Together, let's work toward a future where each village is a growth center, each resident has access to opportunity, and every region contributes to a prosperous, balanced Bangladesh.